Okay, I'm a dum-dum. There's only 2 slides left in this whole thing, so let's just power through it. Women's rights. So women gain rights. Do they? Well, the Bolshevik Revolution says men and women are equal. Okay, looking good so far. But you're equal in that you don't have any control over what you can do. So there's a famous saying about the Soviet Union is that um, there was true equality where everyone was equally terrified and poor. Something along those lines. But you get the point. Women are forced to join the labor force. Okay, in the United States, with the women's rights movement of like the 60s and 70s, was to allow women to have a choice about having certain jobs or a choice to stay home and raise their kids. The key thing here is choice. This doesn't exist in the Soviet Union. They have to work. And the kids are going to go to the state-provided childcare, which they'd say this is freeing because the state, you don't have to pay for it. But what's the kid learning in childcare? They're being indoctrinated into, everything that we've talked about. And the state also required women to have children. Not your choice. You have to just keep having kids because we need more people to work, whether it's in the coal mines or the steel factories or in the fields. We need more and more people. So yeah, those are the kind of rights, the equal rights that women gained in the Soviet Union. So the great irony here, and hopefully we saw this coming. So we know when we studied absolute monarchs that the czars of Russia were absolute monarchs, right? The Bolshevik Revolution wanted to overthrow the absolute monarch, the Romanov family, and create a society where everyone was equal. Instead, we get a cold-hearted dictator. First Lenin, but really with Stalin. And then with the other ones that came after him, like Khrushchev and Brezhnev, and there's a bunch of other ones. People are still poor, and they have no freedom whatsoever. Life is worse. This is sort of reminds me a little bit of the French Revolution, right? How they wanted to get rid of an absolute monarch and have this society where everyone, is equal and has rights. And it turns out you get the Committee of Public Safety with Robespierre cutting everyone's heads off. And then eventually you get a dictator, an emperor, Napoleon. The only thing is that Napoleon didn't slaughter tens of millions of his own people. He just led them into battle where they died. And Napoleon's reign, as we know, did not last very long. Whereas the Soviet Union lasted for about 70 years or so. Okay, that's officially the end here. Yeah, blank page. Okay, that's totalitarianism with our case study as the Soviet Union. Our next class, we're going to see the rise of Hitler and the Nazi Party in Germany.